What's happening, everybody? Trey here, joined as always by my dad Sean, and today reactions to the classics. We got another triple shot coming your way, y'all. This time Interpol, and we've done one track before.
Yes,
from
we
them,
have.
from Turn on the Bright Lights, but we're gonna move on to a few tracks after that record. And these suggestions come courtesy of our patron CSN. So CSN, always appreciated.
Yeah, always
man.
appreciated, man. If you want us to react to something or you want to support us in any way for as little as $1 a month, check out our Patreon below. If you like this video, give us a thumbs up. It really helps us out. And hit that subscribe button if you haven't already.
And today, y'all, we're going to be looking at 3 tracks. Like I said, Take You on a Cruise from the record Antics. And then we're going to do the songs Pace is the Trick and All Fired Up. Those are from our Love to Admire record. So we'll just kind of go in chronological order. And we're going to start with Take You on a Cruise. Paul Banks noted to NME around the time the record was released, I did a lot of work on the lyrics in the studio, which is an exception for us, as we usually have everything finished when we get in. It has a different tone to the rest of the record for that reason. It's a tacky seduction story. This guy who may be worldly and well educated, but he's trying to get laid with a cocktail waitress. So there we go, man. We have the lyrics pulled up as always, y'all. And at the end, we're going to see which of these 3 is going to come out as our favorite. So thanks again, CSN. Let's get rocking. Take You on a Cruise. Already digging the guitar tones.
Yeah,
Like
definitely.
a broken watch, I make money like Fred Astaire. I see that you've come to resist me. I'm a pit bull in time. The pretense is not what restricts me. It's the circles inside. The anatomy of kisses and a teacher who tries, who knows how will disappear. Would you like to be my missus and a future with child? You know we can't get back from here. We can get away.
Building that anticipation. All right, all
Baby,
right.
don't you try to find me. Baby, don't you try to fight. Baby, don't you try to find me. Baby, it will be alright. Along the way, tears drown in the wake of delight. There's nothing like this built today. You'll never see a finer ship in your life. We sail today, tears drown in the wake of delight. There's nothing like this built today. You'll never see a finer ship or receive a better tip in your life. I am a scavenger, it's near the sheets of union. Lately I can't tell for sure whether machines turn anyone. I am a scavenger, it's near the sheets of union. Lately I can't tell for sure whether machines turn anyone. Lady, don't you try to find me. Lady, there is no need to fight. Lady, don't you try to find me. Lady, it will be alright. We sail today, tears will drown in the wake of delight. There's nothing like this built today. You'll never see a finer ship in
building himself up, and she just resisted him, man.
Yeah.
Take You on a Cruise. What were your thoughts?
I'll tell you, the album this is off of, Antics, is well thought of. I was looking at top 100 of the 2000s on a couple of publications,
Oh, wow.
and NME has it 410 on the top 500 albums of all time. So
There you, see, I know Turn on the Bright Lights, the record that came out before this, is really acclaimed. I didn't know this one was, though. So.
yeah, this one seems a little hit and miss, but the publications that like it really like it. I can see why. Like, this is the kind of sound I just enjoy,
Yeah.
instrumentally. The lyrics are fine. The lyrics are nothing special. They don't need to be. It's not really the point of the song. I think it's supposed to set you in a mood and give you a vibe, and atmospherically, I think it works real well. What do you think?
No, I agree. It with the guitar tones and whatnot, it does have that almost cool factor where you can put yourself where this guy is at, at a restaurant, a bar, whatever it may have
exactly.
you, trying to, play it cool and talk himself up. And that's what he kind of has in notes, kind of in the song and in the chorus especially. You'll never see a finer ship in your life. We sail today, tears drown in the wake of delight. There's nothing like this built today. You'll never see a finer ship or receive a better tip in your life. I found it interesting that he's talking himself up through all this, saying, there's no need to fight. Don't try to find me. It's going to be all right, this and that. And then he notes, I see that you've come to resist me. I'm a pit bull in time. So maybe there's a little rougher edges underneath the surface.
Maybe so. Maybe so.
But a good way to start this triple shot. And now we're going to Pace is the Trick. So this is the record that comes
After this, yeah.
After Antics. Okay, so 2007. So I'm looking forward to this one, man. So let's see. I don't have too much to add to it. So let's just get rocking.
Yeah, let's check it out. Interesting album cover. I'll leave it at that.
They're taking out the poor deer, man.
You can't hold it too tight. These matters of security. You don't have to be wound so tight. Smoking on the balcony. But it's like sleaze in the park. You women, you have no self-control. We angels remark outside. You are known for insatiable needs. I don't know a thing. I've seen love, and I follow the speed in the storyline. I've seen love, and I follow the speed in the star-swept night. Yeah, pace is the trick. And to all the destruction in destruction in man, and to arm the corruption in my hand. And now I select you, slow now to let you see how I stun, see how I stun. Now I select you, slow now I let you see how I stun, see how I stun. Now I select you, slow now to let you see how I stun, see how I stun. Now I select you, slow now to let you always follow the speed in the star-swept night. You don't hold a candle. You don't hold a candle. You don't hold a candle.
Pace is the trick. Lot going on lyrically in this song,
Yeah, definitely.
and still had those that characteristic post-punk inspired guitar tones. Really.
Yeah, that's a very good way to put it.
I didn't like it as much
I didn't
as
either.
the opener, but
Still a good track, but I didn't
yeah.
like it nearly as much as the first one.
no, yeah.
Don't want to give anything away for the end, but yeah.
And just some interesting lyrics, kind of again detailing out relationship. In the first track we did, he's trying to get with this woman, and
Yeah.
now here it seems he's got something to say about the relationship he's kind of in, and also a little bit maybe ruminating about his past as well. It seems pace is the trick. It's that tough spot in relationships. If it goes too fast, it can burn up in a hurry.
Yep.
If one of the others thinks it's going too slow, then they might go on to greener pastures, so to speak.
Yeah,
So,
exactly.
An interesting kind of bent on that. I like that, and coming in with lines like, well, it's like sleaze in the park, you women, you have no self-control. We angels remark outside, you are known for insatiable needs, but I don't know a thing. A lot going on just in that verse itself, coming in hot with, you woman, you have no self-control.
Yeah,
Usually
exactly.
it's kind of the other way around, which I found interesting. But he knows that he's seen love and he knows it. And so I think he kind of wants that again, and the thinks that he can stun maybe his lover in a
Yeah.
sense. So
Yeah.
there we go. Anything else to add?
Nah, man, I think you interpret it as well as it can be interpreted. It's a little vague on some of it, but the last track is also from this same album. So All
Yep.
Fired Up. Their past bassist, Carlos, stated that All Fired Up has been on Interpol's back burner due to the different aesthetics. So, a lot of bands will hold something out because we review albums all the time.
Yeah.
Fair, we go, well, this song just didn't really fit here. So they tried to avoid that problem and held it back. He said it was a challenge for the band to finding a way to interpolize the track.
I like that word, interpolize.
Yeah, so I think that's interesting. So I wonder if this is going to have a totally different sound, or they figured out a way to to make it sound like theirs.
All right, man. We'll get to this last track, 3.5 minutes, and then at the end, see which one of these is going to be our favorite, man. So
Let's do it.
let's get rocking.
I dream of you draped in wires and leaning on the brakes as I lead you with restless liars and dealers on the take. And I can read you like a gumshoe, watch this meeting house sweat and shake. I'll take you on, I'll take you on, I'll take you on, I'll take you all on, I'll take you on, oh, I'll take you on, I'll take you on, I'll take you on. I always stride you with desire, the fault line, no crutch, no stall. And I can bind you with no ties, release, and watch you fall. See, I got this soul, it's all fired up, this soul. I got this soul, it's all fired up, this soul. It's all fired up, it's all fired up, it's all fired up,
Really digging this section, man.
it's all fired up.
Nice kind of build up of this tension.
Yeah.
I teach you of death's desires reflected in lakes as I lead you in a fearful file to a precipice of fate. And I welcome your sweethearts that bleed and break. I'll take you on, I'll take you on, I'll take you on, I'll take you all on, I'll take you on when your will is gone. I'll take you on, I'll take you on. I always stride you with desire, the fault line, no crutch, no stall. And I can bind you with no ties, release time, and watch you fall. See, I got this soul, it's all fired up, this soul. I got this soul, it's all fired up, this soul. It's all fired up, it's all fired up, it's all fired up, it's all fired up. You're all
All fired up. I can see kind of what they were saying because it did have that Interpol kind of vibe and aesthetic to it, but there was, you could definitely tell it was from a different vein than Take You on a Cruise and Paces the Trick, I think.
Yeah, I think, and you know, in a way, I wished I wouldn't have known that going in, because I don't know if it's skewing how I'm reacting. Well, I'm sure it is skewing how I'm reacting to it. But I mean, to me, it almost seems like, for me, the star of that track was definitely the guitar play.
Yes.
Yet, I almost felt like the guitar play didn't belong with the other vibe of the song. That if you took that guitar out and just let it go with a quiet guitar behind it, it takes on a totally different vein that would have been a better song. So then in my head, I'm like, did they Interpol it up by putting that guitar in there that doesn't seem to belong, or am I just imagining that because I read that? I don't know, man, but that's kind of where I was with that one.
Yeah, and I'm glad we did it because this comes right after on Our Love to Admire. It comes right after Paces the Trick.
Yeah,
so.
and it's interesting. I was reading this album while it debuted at number 4 in the U.S. and the top 5 in the UK, so it was their highest charting album to date of their first 3 in the U.S. It's only sold a little over 200,000 copies, and the first and second album sold over 500,000. So,
all right,
I don't know if you know this album is I don't know. I like the first track way better, but what did you think of this one?
I actually like this track more than Paces the Trick. I don't know if it had to do with just it was more. I don't know. This had a I enjoyed the subtleties a little bit of the guitar. It wasn't kind of overpowering with the droning or
Right.
the effects on it, but it gave it a nice character and texture, and the lyrics were a little more kind of catchy, I guess.
Yeah, they were. Yeah, I'll give you that
Due to
for
the
sure.
repetition, it's all fired up repetition, and the "you're all mine, you're all mine." I'll take you on, I'll take you on. You know, a lot of repetition in there. Got stuck in my head, I think, a little bit more.
Yeah, I could see
than,
that. Yeah, definitely the hook is better.
Than the Pace is the Trick tune. So I enjoyed this one more than Pace is the Trick, but I didn't enjoy either as much as I enjoyed Take You on a Cruise.
Yeah, see, that's where I didn't mean I like this one. I meant I like the first track we listened
Yeah.
to, Take You on a Cruise more. Then I'd go All Fired Up. Then I'd go Pace is a Trick. But All Fired Up and Pace is a Trick, very close for me. I still
Yeah.
like both tracks. I just
Yeah.
really like Take You on a Cruise.
No, exactly, man. I'm liking diving in to old Interpol a little bit here,
Yeah.
man. So let us know of these three, which is your favorite track in here. As always, CSN, appreciate you bringing us
Thank you.
these tunes, man. Appreciate it, Dad, as
Yeah, it's
always.
fun, man.
And until next time, y'all. Thanks for watching. Happy listening, and we will see ya.